in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lumen Field here in Seattle. We're in quarter number 2, and it's the Lions who are in possession of the football. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Mahomes going to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Winston. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
What's the deal, dog? So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Winston, a quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Winston. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Jameis now on 1st down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Send down to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jamison Williams out onto the field as these guys take over on offense. For him, what an accomplishment in this game, surpassing the 2,000-yard mark. And all the time we talk about these guys out wide like him that are so athletic and can do so many things. But take us a little deeper. How has he done it this year?
Well, you helped with this because when we sat down with him before the game and discussed his season, and you said to him, okay, I have a vision that you, similar to a pitcher, change up a lot of things, right? Different arm angles, different slides that a pitcher would do. You do that with your route running and all that. And I loved his response. He said, yeah, I do that. But one of his best friends is a world-ranked tennis player. And he talked about serves and how you change up, take pace off, do different things. And he incorporated that into his route running.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Looking to throw again on second down. Winston. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Winston. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 40-yard line. 40-yard punt, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. He's airing it out for Williams. They've got his man complete. So we have come to halftime, and what's already... All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. From the end zone, here comes Williams. Jamison Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good fun. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Winston now. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Jameis to throw it. And this one is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but a starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put sixes on the scoreboard.
Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And again, it's Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Holding, offense.
Andrew Thomas, former first-rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Tackle there by Lewis Seen.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Stiff-armed him. 54 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
They go play fake. Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes got his man. It's Williams. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's third down. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
To throw again on second down. Winston, and he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
To throw is Winston. And he'll find Hall. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. We have played 3 quarters. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Winston's throw complete here to Kmet. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Winston. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Hall again on 2nd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Breece Hall, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Winston to throw for it. Let's get and now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call. And the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 110 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. On 1st down, right back to Hall. Dances by him and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Winston. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Elijah Moore, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken a 4th quarter lead. They'll try and run it here. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Mahomes to throw it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sand. And that'll bring up 3rd. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Mahomes. He's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll send Williams in motion right. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Devon Hamilton with the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Lions are going to win this game. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And say what you want about Lumen Field here in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league when you're on the road.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make